Okay, buenos tardes, señores y señoras. Paul Morrissey here on the sun-soaked streets of Barcelona, here with this YouTube vlog on last night's football. So, this is going to be a bit of a tribute and a homage to James Richardson's Football Italia football videos when he'd be out on those beautiful Italian streets, and eating beautiful sundaes, which he rarely actually ever ate. They were more just decoration for the videos. He'd have these mad, delicious looking sundaes and a little espresso with a piece of chocolate flake in it, and he'd be doing the paper reviews. So I thought with this beautiful Sunday Arvo here in the Catalan capital, that would be a perfect opportunity to try out one of these Jimmy Richardson style vlogs. So of course James Richardson is the host of The Guardian's, well, he used to be, now he's got the Totally Football show. Growing up as a kid watching his Football Italia show, Golazzo! I mean, that was such an iconic show. Back in those days, you were drip fed your football footage, you know. You had to wait for those kind of shows on a Sunday, and it was like the chance to watch Ronaldo, George Weah. It was gold dust. You didn't have the internet. You couldn't just sit on YouTube and binge on footage. So that's why those memories of Richardson are all the more wonderful. So here we go. I've got two Spanish papers here. First of all, we're going to have a look at Sport, Diario Sport, which is one of the two big Catalan mouthpieces for Football Club Barcelona. So, as most of you will probably know, Spanish journalism is quite partisan and has no shame about supporting particular teams. In Madrid, it's Marca and AS who act as the mouthpieces for Real Madrid, and although AS less so, AS are a bit more sympathetic towards Atletico. And here in Catalunya, it's Sport and Mundo Deportivo. So let's have a look at the front page of Sport. El titular, we got Luisito El Pistolero Suarez with his gun celebration after scoring the first of Barca's 2 goals in Ipurúa yesterday, as Barca beat Eibar 2-0 up in the Basque Country. The titular reads, Nos vemos in Stamford Bridge. We'll see you in Stamford Bridge, of course. Barca travelling to West London on Tuesday to take on Chelsea. That's very much an iconic fixture of the Champions League now. As this cliche goes, they're probably sick of the sight of each other. Not the current generations of both teams, but there was a period between 2006, 2012 where they just kept seeming to meet over and over, and there's some iconic moments. You've got the Ronaldinho Folia Seca, the dry leaf goal. Damien Duff, of course, scores in that game. Big up my man Damien Duff. That was the first of the epic games. There was another one where Chelsea refused to replace their pitch, and it was like a cabbage patch, and Barca still managed to win. Eto'o heading home in that game, I think it was. Of course, then there was the one where Barca were in their actual pomp. It was Guardiola's final season, and they absolutely battered Chelsea from pillar to post. But Chelsea, as the cliche went, had one hand on the trophy. It was like it was their destiny to win that year. And when it seemed like Barca were going to score, Chelsea went up the other end. Fernando Torres, who was having an absolute shocker of a season, rounded Victor Valdez to pull Chelsea through into the final, wasn't it, when they faced Bayern Munich. So that's why Stamford Bridge has such strong connotations here in Barcelona. Of course, lest I forget, they're wonderful memories for Barca. More often than not, they've been bad memories, but who can forget the Iniestazo, when Iniesta smashed the ball into the back of the net at the buzzer in the final minutes, the year they won the treble in Guardiola's first year. So I'm just having a little sip of a soda water here. I've already had a few too many coffees this morning, so I said there's no ice cream sundaes here, unfortunately, but I've got the soda water. So we'll have a look at Sport then, shall we? What are they saying inside here? Ensayo para Londres, a trial for London. We got, what else we got? I'm after messing up the pages here. El Barça se atrincha para ganar in apura. Barça struggled to win. Luis vuelve a golear justo a tiempo. Suarez scores again just at the right time. So Suarez hadn't scored for a couple of games. He has been in great goal scoring form. Although I must add that I still think he looks a bit heavy. You know, rounding the keeper yesterday, he looked a bit like, you know, I don't know what to say, a bit of a hippo ballerina. You know, like it was a little bit graceful the way he did it, but he also looked like he was about to fall over. Otro palo para Messi y el Barça. Yeah, hostia. So another, it's mad, like sport, the way they dedicate whole articles to little incidents in the game. So we've got a whole little mini article here, Messi hitting the post. That can't be, jeez, that's mad. Messi 17th time hitting the post this season. So Leo didn't actually score yesterday, although he did get on the assist sheet as he set up the first goal. Wonderful diagonal through ball to man Suarez. Brilliant. I mean, Messi was playing as the media punta, sort of enganche number 10 between the lines, and just, yeah, he's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. The big talking point actually was that Coutinho didn't even start the thing, despite the fact that he's cup tied. He can't even play against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge because he played for Liverpool already in the Champions League. It was Iniesta who actually had quite a discreet game. Although Sport do give him la foto del partido. Sport give him the photo of the match. Right next to Oriana, who was actually sent off for an act of impishness and impetuosity, as he was given a second yellow for throwing the ball away. That was really stupid because, you know, Eibar were still in the game at that point. Oriana was probably Eibar's best player up until that point. They were down to 10 men. They really had no chance at that stage. So we've got the player ratings here. It's mad how player ratings still have any sort of cachet in today's day and age. You know, let's be clear about it. No journalist can follow 11 or 22 players and give them each a rating. Let's see, Ter Stegen gets an 8. Didn't have much to do, made some good saves, so why not a 10? His distribution was good as always. Excuse me. Iniesta got a 6. Suarez got an 8. Messi got a 9. So Messi was their man in the match. Se disfrazó de uno de los papeles que más le gustan, el de asistente. Tiene un compás en el pie izquierdo. That's some nice prose. He has a compass in his left foot. Tras dar a Suarez el pase del 0-1 y otros para la hemorrágica, solo le faltó el gol. After giving some beautiful passes and beautiful distribution, he was only missing that elusive goal. Right, so that was your Sport. Now, Sport is sort of the lowbrow tabloid, one of the main tabloids, you could call it. El País is some real highbrow journalism where prolific journalist Diego Torres has been covering Neymar of late, and he always gets inside information and writes these very fantastical and very interesting picaresque articles. So Torres doesn't actually feature in today's El País, but we do have Eduardo Rodrigo Alvarez. That's a great name. A combination of Rodrigo and Alvarez. Wonderful. Messi no marca, resuelve. Messi doesn't score, but he resolves the thing. So, you know, one of the first games in a while that Messi hadn't scored, but he did, of course, assist. And again, for El País, just like Sport, he was the man of the match. Interesting that they think it's only his 14th ball off the post. Sport was 17, so someone's out with their numbers there. 14 or 17 is still a hell of a lot of times to be hitting the post. Just imagine they had gone all in. He'd be miles ahead in the Pichichi race. Although it is most likely he will win it again. Ronaldo's way behind after a really slow false start to the campaign. The next article down here bigs up Gerard Piqué. El Muro de Piqué, the wall of Piqué. So Piqué was really good yesterday. Apart from one little hairy moment where he gave the ball away in the box and almost was the to blame for what would have been an Eibar goal. Put that aside, he was impeccable, heading out every single ball. Eibar, of course, are very prolific with the crosses. They're the team that crossed the most in La Liga. But Piqué was there to head and clear every single one. You know, Eibar are sort of like the Spanish Stoke. You know, Andy Gray's famous quote about could Messi do it on a wet and windy night in Stoke, the Britannia? Well, he did it on a pretty windy and wet day, it must be said, in Ipurua yesterday. So that gives the lie to that ridiculous notion from Andy Gray. Ipurua, as Valverde says here on this page, in Ipurua, sufre todo el mundo. So everybody suffers in Ipurua. You're never going to get an easy game there, just like you don't get one in the cliche goes in the Britannia. Ipurua is a really tough place to go. They are also the most informed team of the little teams, like outside of Atletico and Barca. They're the third most informed team going into yesterday's game, and they really put it up to teams who don't tend to like it up them, as another cliche goes. Like Barca tend to not be the most, they don't tend to enjoy it when the ball's in the air. They like to keep it on the ground. Eibar tried to make it as aerial and physical as possible, but Barca were a match for that and got the 2-0 win. So I hope you enjoyed this sunny vlog here. Big up homage to James Richardson. I'm actually going to send it to him on Twitter. Hopefully he sees it. I was missing the Sunday, but I did have a little soda water with lemon and ice to enjoy this beautiful spring sunshine. So, weather permitting, I'll have another one of these tomorrow for Real Madrid's game at Real Betis. That should be a cracker. I'll be watching that at the Irish Bar tonight, and I'm going to have lots more vlogs coming up. I'm going to do Sagrada Familia, El Barrio Gótico, and lots more between. Let me know in the comments what you'd like to see on my Papi Goes to Barcelona Brewery and Papi's Barcelona vlog series. Muchas gracias, merci, as they say in Catalan, y hasta luego. Ciao, Paul here on the Barcelona streets.